Hey guys, my name is Dr. Femi Batiku, and I am so excited for you guys to join me on this exercise routine. Happy Labor Day and happy new month. On this month of my workouts with Dr. Femi Batiku, you're going to be focusing on stronger legs for safer steps. As many of you know, the older you get, the harder it is to just walk around and just get your exercise and your steps in. So this month we're gonna be focusing in on building up your lower extremity strength and endurance so that you have a little bit more longevity. What will you be needing for this workout for today? You're gonna need some simple dumbbells. I've got some 15-pounders right here that'll get me going, and a simple band. Boom. So get ready for this amazing workout. Let's go. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with a little marching. Why? Because this is gonna start to build up the flexibility and mobility, right, in my hips and my knees. I'm trying to bring my knees as high as possible so that I can improve how smooth my knees and my hips are working together. Also, when I'm standing on one leg, I'm working on my core, right? And I'm going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, get ready. You're not done in 1, 3, 2, 1 right here. I'm stopping, hands together in the prayer position, getting ready for some nice air squats, good. So in order for me to work, because today we're gonna be working on our balance, right? Because you need a little bit of balance when you're walking, right? When you're walking, aren't you always standing on one leg throughout that whole entire walk? So with this, as I finish up with my squats, I'm going up on my high heels to activate those back of the leg muscles like my calves, my hamstrings, my glutes, and my core stabilizers for 5. Come on, keep going. 4, don't worry about my counting. 3, just breathe and move through it. 2, good. 1, and right here, I'm gonna start to work on some arm circles just to get some blood flow through my arm joint. So as I open up my arms, my palms are facing up, palms are facing each other, and then as I go down, I'm turning the back of my hands towards each other, and I'm just going up and around and just twisting just to get that blood flowing. Good. There we go. We're going for 8 right here, and 7. Good. It's almost as if I'm just creating nice circular circles with my arms. 5 more. There we go. 4, 3 more, 2, 1. Woo! All right, guys, let's get going with our workout. Like I said before, I've got some nice 15-pounders right here. I brought my chair along with me. We're gonna start off with a little bit seated sit to stand squats right here. So right here, I'm gonna keep my feet and knees hip width apart. I'm gonna start to go down into my chair. As you're going down into your chair, you're squeezing your butt to come up, squeezing the tush to go down, pull the belly button in to give yourself a little bit more core stability, right? Now, if this chair is a little bit too low for you, and if you don't have a higher chair, guess what? You can take some pillows. I know you've got some pillows at home. You can put that on your chair, good, and you can go to that depth. If that's a little bit too much for you, guess what? You can just come down and hold right here, depending on how your knees and your hips and your back is feeling that day. You don't need to move too much. You can stay in your lane, but for me, I've got 5 more of these. Get ready, because you know you're not done in 1. 3 more, get ready. You know you're not done in 1. 2 more, get ready. 1 more, and right here, I'm going to bend down halfway. I'm going to pull my elbows back. Why am I doing some rows when I'm supposed to be getting stronger legs and working on my core stability? Guess what? Right here, I'm getting the posterior back muscles, part of which are the lat muscles and my mid back muscles. Those help to stabilize my core. So as I'm rolling here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's round 1. Next up, we're going into our second round. Get ready, this is gonna be spicy. So right here, I'm gonna bring my feet together, my knees together. This is gonna mess around with my balance a little bit more because as I go down into my squat, I have less base of support while my weights are pulling me down. Good. So my hip muscles, my knee muscles, my ankle muscles, my core stability is gonna be on fire right now. And guess what? I'm already sweating. I told you, these are 15 pounds, but guess what? You can get a nice workout. Do you need 15 pounders? If you've got 5 pounders at home, great. If you only got 2 pounders, that's fine. If you've got some Gatorade bottles, if you got some wine bottles, whatever you wanna use as resistance, just use it. We've got 5 more. Come on, let's go, team. Woo! 4 more. Squeeze that tush. 3. 2. And 1. Stay halfway down. Remember, make sure, let me turn for the audience. Make sure that your back is nice and straight. You don't want to be slouched. That's how you hurt your back. And then you definitely won't be able to walk. And once your tush is back, knees are behind your toes, you're just rowing right there. Good. Keep your palms facing each other as you row right here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw those elbows back, hold right there. Lower down a little bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aye! That is an amazing isometric hold. So right there, you're gonna put your weights down. Oh man, next stop. I'm gonna slip my bands on, grab your handy dandy bands. You can get these online, anywhere, for cheap. Everybody, every website, there's a lot of websites out there that sell these types of bands. You can use a loop band, you can use a loop band, you can use a tie band, or if you don't wanna use a band at all, you don't need to use a band. Next stop, we're gonna be going through some marches along with some lateral walks. So first off right here, remember at the beginning we were doing the marches, no bands? Look all the bands. Ready, set, lift up. Make sure you're using opposite reciprocal arm movement. And with this, I'm not trying to go too high, especially if I don't have it. I'm trying to make sure that my body is staying centered. Good, as I march through this. Good, let's go for 8, 7, get ready. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now right here, I'm going to be marching to the side. Good, marching to the side. There we go. So right here, I'm just going back and forth. That's the first round, down and back, right? This is going into the second round, and I'm making sure that my toes are pointing forward. Hands are in the prayer position, belly button's in, the tush is back. It's almost like that squat that I just did before, where I'm just going side to side. Last round right here, and I'm coming back to center. Let's start to march again. Good. As I go through this marching nice and slow, one of the tricks I use to really go nice and slow is I don't want to let this band roll. I want that band to stay nice and flat, because when it starts to roll, then it just starts to roll up. So that is my parameter for me to stay in line nice and slow for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo. And now let's get back into our banded side steps right there. Banded side steps right there. Keep your toes pointing forward. Keep your knees slightly back behind your knees. Let's go. This is the second, third round. Who's counting? I'm just focusing on the exercise. I'm just making sure that I'm getting this in. Come on, let's go. Don't you dare give up. You got this. You got this. Come on, you can do this. Good. Last one right here, I'm stopping. This is the third round. I'm gonna make sure this band is nice and secure above my knees. If it's below my knees, I won't be able to get that resistance while I'm marching. Last round of marching, and with this marching, I'm gonna put in a little twist. So as I bring it up, I'm gonna go up on one ankle a little bit. You're gonna lift up the heel to replicate that walking, right? Because when you're walking, the foot that's in the back, right? It pushes off. So now I'm getting my calves in there, right? Because before I was just keeping my heels down. And remember, I'm trying to make sure that that band is staying nice and flat against my legs for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last round of bandit walks. Let's go. Try to make sure that your feet do not go past your shoulder width. Make sure they don't go past your hip width, depending on your body shape. You want to use either your shoulders or your hips as the parameters. I'm trying to stay within about my shoulder width because those are a little bit wider. So I want to keep going. You're almost there. Last round, last round, last round. Let's go. Woo! It's burning in the tushy. My glutes are on fire. And there we go. Oh my gosh. These bands didn't know how serious they were, did you? All right, finally, we're gonna focus in on some balance. Right here, feet together, knees together. Good, bend your knees slightly. I wouldn't go too low. Hands are together in that prayer position, hoping that this exercise series lasts a little bit longer. Pick one foot up from the ground, good. And right here, I'm just gonna reach my leg back and bring it in. Good, reach back and bring it in. Now, do you need to reach this leg all the way back? No. Also, you might lose your balance a little bit too much. So guess what you can do? You can just hold that position right there or keep going for 5. Good. 4, hands are centered. You're locked in on something. 3, my whole entire left lower extremity is burning. 2, 1, hold that leg back. Arms are forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Next stop and final stop. We've got the right leg and we are almost done with this. Feet together, knees together. Bend your knees so the tush goes slightly back. Hands are in the prayer position. So I've got a little bit of a confession. I've got a little bit of an injury on my right lower extremity. So this leg is a little bit more wobbly. But guess what I'm doing? I'm staying in my lane. Am I getting this leg back too much? Nope. Because this right leg is not the same as the left. So I'm staying in my lane. I'm locked in for 5. You got it. 4. Ooh. 3. 2. And 1. Hold this leg back. That's all I got. Arms are forward for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oi! Thank you guys so much for joining me on this short, sweet, and straight to the point workout on this strengthening our legs, building up our lower extremity strength and endurance along with our core stability. I'm so happy you were able to enjoy it. Leave some comments below. See you guys soon on the next one.